Eu achei essa carta outro dia no bolso de um casaco antigo. Sofrimento pelas minhas escolhas e pela minha incapacidade, eu sinto uma dor.
Stupid wife exclusive 2x4. It was very difficult for me, so I appreciate you getting me out of there. I know I don't want it to seem like I'm not content, especially not in front of Igor. It's not because I don't like the fact that my nephew was born, but my mother, your brother, wouldn't have such negative thoughts about you. Therefore, relax while we explain the surprising result. Valentina wishes her brother Tico a happy birthday. Your sorrow is equally mine, and I love you. This has always been the case. If I could, I would gladly bear your burden. Luiza noticed that Valentina typically parks her bike in a separate garage, but she could still feel Valentina's arms around her waist. Since she wouldn't ever be this close to Valentina again, she almost didn't want the trip to come to an end. Igor left and opened the door, allowing Luiza and Valentina to leave. Luiza straightened her attire as she got out of the car, but she was self-conscious about how she looked. When she turned to see Valentina, who was leaning against the car, they exchanged smiles and locked eyes. Igor pulled at his sleeve and murmured, "I need a hot chocolate. Should we go to the kitchen?" After noticing the dialogue, Luiza and Valentina, who were now having a quiet talk, caught Duda's attention. Igor was confused, but Duda escorted him away. Luiza was not far behind Valentina as she entered the treehouse via the gravel path outside. Luiza felt concerned if Valentina asked about Giovanna. They had been out the day before, and while they ate lunch together on the grass, Luiza reflected on the occasion. Being in the company of someone who shares my perspective on things was enjoyable. She wasn't sure how to respond. She wasn't sure of her feelings about anything on college. Giovanna sat down next to Luiza on the grass and tucked her hair behind her ear with her finger. She was stunning and intelligent, and she showed interest in me. She leaned in and gave Luiza a soft lip kiss. Luiza shook her mind and tried to focus on the present. She was in the tree house with Valentina, and even though it was pitch black outside, the fairy lights provided a soft glow. Valentina was playing some calming music and lighting some candles. Luiza examined several of the wall paintings more closely. Some were simply incredible. Although she was nervous, Luiza decided she wouldn't let fear get in the way of how she felt as she peered at the photos on the wall from behind Valentina. After noticing Giovanna's expression toward Luiza, she reached out with both hands and lightly placed them on Luiza's waist. Nothing made Luiza happier than to dance to give in to her body's desires and feel lost in both the music and herself as Valentina did. Luiza felt a jolt as soon as Valentina touched her. She was listening as Valentina leaned forward and talked blue as his hips were manipulated as she moved by Valentina as she swayed to the music. Drew nearer to her, and she raised her hair above one shoulder as they slowly moved closer to one another while dancing to the music. Louise felt Valentina's breath on her neck as she grasped Luiza's hand and twirled her around. "There are many things about me that you don't know," Valeria grinned, "but perhaps through time you'll discover more about me. I had no idea she could dance this well." As she responded, Valentina drew Luiza moves in close. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you for viewing.